If you're an employee or a director and you have to go overseas to work, maybe visit a client or set up a branch or whatever, traditionally you'd incur expenses for accommodation, your subsistence, your meals, your travel. You get a load of receipts and you try and convert them into sterling and claim tax relief on them. And it can be quite a laborious job, as particularly when you get receipts in Arabic and you can't remember what the heck it was for. However, fortunately, there is a thing called the benchmark scale rates for overseas expenses on the Revenue's website, and they list every country in the world, and even within the country, some cities. So, for example, they'll have one for Belgium, rates for room rate, a flat rate for room rate, meals, travel. If you're there within more than 5 hours, more than 10 hours, 24 hours, you have flat rates you can claim. They'll have one for Brussels, but they'll have one for Belgium, say, and they'll have one for Brussels because they recognise that Brussels is an expensive part in Belgium. In China, they'll have one for Shanghai, one for Beijing. So this makes life easier when claiming expenses. Instead of having to worry about those receipts and convert them, you can just say where you were, when you were, how long, and claim the flat rate in the Revenue's guidance. It goes on for 91 pages. That's how many locations there are. One thing though, if you start using the flat rates, you can't then go back to using actual rates just because you happen to go somewhere very expensive. You have to be consistent. But as long as you do that, great. And you don't have to put this on a P11 do or apply for a dispensation. You can just do that without having to ask permission from HMRC or anything like that. You can just start doing it straight away. And as I said, it's quite easy to find on the Revenue website, benchmark scale rates overseas. There's a link on there that gets updated every year or two.